Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Deep Rock Galactic. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. Alright, so today we're doing the deep dive, codenamed First Gods. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. Alright, so let's get into it. So this time we're going to do something a little bit different than normal for these deep dives. What we're going to do is we're going to show the deep dive in its entirety so you can see it front to back, start to stop, everything in between. So stage 1 of the deep dive has cave leech clusters as a modifier. You're going to be digging morkite off of the walls and recovering one black box. You should get the black box relatively early within the first half of the stage 1 deep dive, and then the morkite will, however long it takes, as long as you're keeping your eyes open, it should go relatively quickly. Now the big thing about the deep dive is that it is a 3-stage raid-like environment where you can play solo or with up to 3 other people, either friends or there is matchmaking, so you can get people to play with you if you so desire. Now if you have one of each class, that'll make things go a little bit easier as well, because then you'll have all the different traversal devices available, so nothing is out of reach, nothing is hard to get to. Either you can dig through with the driller, or you can get a zip line with the gunner, grapple gun with the scout, or the platforms with the engineer. If you don't, it's still okay, but there may be things that are out of reach. Now with this first stage, hopefully you do have a scout, because those cave leech clusters are going to be taking you by storm otherwise. So hopefully your scout, whoever that happens to be, is lighting up the cave, especially the ceilings where those cave leeches like to hide out. So always keep your eyes on the sky, relatively speaking, since you're in a cave, and look out for those cave leeches. Obviously you're going to want to look out for any of the bugs, but especially the cave leeches, since unless you have the perk that will get you away from them, you'll have to have a buddy take care of it for you, whether it's Bosco when you're playing solo or with one of your teammates. Alright, so once you get the black box assembled, then you just have to have the zone control wherever it happens to be. Just stay within that bubble and you'll get progress. The more people that are in the bubble, the faster the progress will go. So if there's 4 people playing with you, all 4 inside the bubble, that progress is going to go at light speed compared to if there's 4 people but only 1 person in there. And if for some reason nobody's in there, the progress not only will stop, but will start going backwards. But once you have all the morkite and the black box done, you're ready to go on to stage 2, and we'll see you there.
Time for a get ace! I'm not lovely!
Hello, and good morning.
%75 completed. Almost there.
Follow my lead.
Watch your fire! You gutless mud miner! Oppressor on the move! Attack the hologram, stupid bumps! Rock solid! You're rocking.
All data retrieved. Objective completed. Nice performance, miners.
What's that supposed to
shooting, moron!
Why are you shooting at me? You slack dog crusher!
I'll never get the score up my own way. Ain't no hiding from me, boy.
One down!
What's this? The thorns hurt!
Keep your distance!
Hey, bloody target painted on my back for what?
I've sprung a leak! Damn!
Friendly fire!
Enemy frozen!
What's the stray bullets?
Light! I found some more kite!
Why not hang your soul to Lord?
We've got company! Stop poking me! More kite found! Take off!
Just
Take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day. Eat it! Off! Access provided. Look over here! Golden loot bug! Squish it! Golden loot bug! We're rich! A few more of these and I'll bleed out. Let there be light! We got company!
Your own fault for being
The tunnel is blocked. No more room! Time for deposit! Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
I need the damn
Yeah,
line.
give me some sugar.
Where is it? Wash them!
Lights up!
Fuck something! Die!
Kill or be killed! Time to deposit! Move your tin ass over here and hurry, please!
Needs assembly. Sentry armed.
More kite! One platform, ready to use. Flares up! Go! Glad I ain't the one to sort this stuff later.
There's more kind here.
Out!
It prickles!
Brace yourselves for impact. We've detected a massive swarm on collision course.
My suit integrity is ruined.
Contact! Lock and load!
Better than fire. No, they killed my bug. Ah!
Wally is on the way. Over here by the market boy. Back home.
We've got all the Morkite needed. Excellent mining team.
I gotta watch the
All objectives completed. Hit the button on the mule when you're ready, and we'll pick you up.
Never felt better. Rock and stone forever! Anyone needs ammo? There's nitro here. Every time I deposit, stop shooting your wrist, you leaf lover.
The deep dive chariot is on the way. Clock is ticking. Move it, team. Good news, team. The wave is thinning out.
Long live Steve! Felt better. Covering fire!
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
This way!
These bugs don't stand a chance against us. Lighting up! It's trying to deflate me. I'm gonna need surgery.
Look!
We fight for rock and stone.
Prickly! Marker off! What I found!
The mule is here.
Look!
Oh, I'm out of here.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill! There is nitro over here! Last walk at the pod pace for the first round! Ouch! We almost killed you! Rock and stone, you beautiful dwarf!
Here! I'm not one of them.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Yeah! Rock, and
For
stone!
those about to rock and stone. Rock and stone in the heart. Pull back to the
Take that!
The mule's been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever.
Come on, guys! We're
Hurry up.
leaving!
I'm getting younger, you know. That's it, lads. Run!
Solid work, team. Time to go deeper.
God!
Like that! Rock and stone! Rock and stone, everyone!
Alright, and here we are, stage 2 of the deep dive. Now it's important to note that everything carries over from one stage to the other, so your health, your ammo, whatever you're carrying on you, plus all the nitra and gold that you've mined up to this point. Gold, of course, will get you extra credits at the end of the deep dive. Nitra will help you kill more bugs because you can call in resupplies with every 80 bits of nitra that you can get, or 80 gems, whatever you want to call it. I do want to mention that we got the bonus from the Abyssvar, and this time it was pots of gold, which doubles the amount of gold that you get from each mineral. Alright, so the second stage in the deep dive has you collecting 7 quarks and 2 alien eggs. Now, as with any deep dive, as you know, there are no optional objectives. Every objective is mandatory. So instead of 1 optional and 1 mandatory objective, you've got 2 mandatory objectives that you have to complete before you can move on to the next stage. And of course, the reason to do the deep dive is for those matrix cores. You do get a decent amount of credits and experience by doing the deep dive, but not, I would say, it's not that different from doing any 3 stages anywhere else. Is it slightly more? Possibly, but it's not game breaking. So although you do get a decent amount of credits and you also get a decent amount of experience by doing the deep dive, the real reason to do it, the push to do it, are those matrix cores, which will give you either bonuses on your weapons, or it could be a cosmetic or a skin. So regardless of what you get, it'll be useful to you in some way, shape, or form. And of course, these matrix cores you have to create, you have to have the crafting materials, etc., in order to do it. Now, as with any point extraction, it's important to get these quarks or the stage done quickly, or as quickly as you can. The longer you wait or stay in this particular stage, the more hectic it will get. By the time you get to about 30-minute mark, you're at pretty much non-stop waves of enemies, between swarms plus other enemies that spontaneously kind of come out of the walls to try and snag you when you're not looking. So get the Aquarks, get those alien eggs. Alien eggs at least are on the train scanner. Aquarks are not. You'll have to look for the glowy blue bits on the sides of the wall or ceiling or floor, and get those to the rig, since the mule is not available on this particular stage. But once you get it, you send the minehead out, and then you have to hold off until the drop pod shows up, and then make a mad dash to the drop pod, and then you're done with stage 2 and you're ready for stage 3, and we'll see you there.
Rock on! What am I thinking? You're cute, but you're dead. Light!
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
Marker up! Attention, I need assembly. Rock and roll! Lights up! Don't waste time! Let's be friends. What's this? Bacteria bomber! Help!
This scene was something special.
Getting more ammo! Die, monsters! I love this grappling hook.
Well done, you got them all.
Lighting up! Eat lead! Let there be light! Look there!
Bug sign! We got bug sign! Swarm incoming! Swarm, they're here!
Take off!
Objective completed. The egg quota has been met, and management will be pleased. Well done. Exemplary work. You achieved your objectives in record time. Launch the minehead and we'll send in the drop pod. Minehead launched. Escape pod will arrive when minehead has been secured. Hang in there.
Rock solid! Rock and stone, you beautiful boy! Be gone!
Getting supplies! Ready to do some more crates.
Wharton! Shoot that glowing thing on the back of it! Clifford Wharton is history! Oppressor here! Slow but tough, just like me, Mom! Oppressor on the move!
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Cryo grenade! And then get rock and stone! Yeah! Rock on!
Get into cover. Yeah.
Kill the oppressor! Oppressor down! Rockety rockin' stone!
Well done. Deep dive transport is on the way.
I needed that!
Drop pod has arrived. Clock is ticking. All up to you, team. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Get away from me! believe in Steve. I think we actually have a chance to make it out. Better than flying. Rock and stone in the heart.
Nice work once again. Diving to the next stage.
Go, brother.
Alright, congratulations, you're on the final stage of the deep dive. Hopefully you've collected plenty of nitra so that you will not run out of ammo and you won't have to worry about ammo on this last stage. Now the last stage has two modifiers, critical weakness and lethal enemies. Critical weakness means that when you hit them in a weak point, you're going to do double damage that you normally do. Lethal enemies are like mini dreadnought type enemies. So instead of a normal grunt, it's going to be kind of a super grunt, that kind of thing. 4 alien eggs and 1 mini mule that you have to repair. Once you get those things done, you're ready to go. The only thing I would say about this particular stage of the deep dive, continue collecting both gold and nitra so that you can maximize your score and experience. Plus, of course, if you need nitra, it's always good to have extra nitra than not enough. Now with the alien eggs, they are on the terrain scanner, so that makes it a little bit easier to find. The mini mules, you can hear them. There's an audio cue that you can hear, and then of course when you're close enough in visual range, it has kind of a green bubble around it that you can see where it's at, and that'll make it a little bit easier, but at the time it does not show up on the terrain scanner. So they do make themselves known, but they are not extremely easy to find. They're not like the eggs. Alright, so once you get the eggs and once you get the mini mule, call on the drop pod and you're done. The alien eggs do have a chance of spawning a swarm. Even if it doesn't spawn a swarm, there will be enemies that will spawn. So even if it's not a swarm, there will be enemies that are going to come after you. So just be aware of that. And there's about a 50% chance, so you'll probably have at least 2 swarms that you have to deal with. And depending on how long you're in this particular level, you could have multiple more, which come on a kind of a regular basis. So be aware of that. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Damn sticky goo.
Bloody solid! And here I just polish my...
Hi, you lot. How about a nice break? Sit down, rest a bit, and maybe play some dice. Right?
Nitra's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Free!
Ready to kill before I needed that.
Suck on this, you freak of nature! Steve gave his life for me! Thank you, Steve! That's it! Back's full!
Down the hatch!
The wave is significantly diminished. Well done, team.
That was the last one. Time to find Molly! I need the mule right here, right now.
Okay, up here.
You're a stain on the floor! Grabbing ammo. Life feels vitalized.
Mule powering up.
Getting more
Good
ammo.
work.
Look what I found.
There is nitro over here. Platform. Access provided. I know the way. Yow!
Pro tip, hot shot
Hunter.
We're here to shoot the
Donkey
ones
time.
out wheels.
Where is that damn mule?
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day. This way! Ow! Bam! God damn it, there's a pebble in my boot.
Look there. Make every bullet count.
Friendlies! Friendlies! Move out!
My suit integrity is ruined. Red sugar. Come here.
Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
Flares up.
Objective completed. All eggs collected. All objectives done. Press the button on the mule when you're ready and we'll send the drop pod back in.
Rock and
Keep
stone.
it together. Drop pod is en route.
With me!
For Carl.
Rock on!
Yeah.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back.
This way!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Might not look like much, but the drop pod always gets us back and forth in one piece. There is gold. One sentry gun ready to build. Lights up! Armed and ready. Pesticide coming up.
Here, get into cover.
I should call for the mule. Now this is out of dispute. Catch this!
The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
I ain't got all day. Let's leave. Can't carry anymore.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Get on board. We're about to leave. Come on, guys. Rock and stove.
Taste the pickup! Shield charged.
I ain't got all day. Let's leave. That will teach you.
Follow me!
Did I hear a rocket stove? Always slap the dice for good luck. For rocket stove! Could you please hurry up? We're leaving. Sentry gun needs assembling.
Down the hatch!
By the beard! Go get him, boy.
Get into cover!
Rocket stove.
Retrieving escape pod.
Rock on!
did it!